I'm pleased to report that my arm is now only kind of sore after having slept on it the other night. That's my interest. I have no idea who that could be. Or that. Or that. That's Pain. That's Phoenix.
Empty poo-poo brains. Objection!
That's Phoenix again. That's Phoenix again. That's, Mia.
It's actually me.
That's
Since
Hideki Kamiya. That's Winston Payne. That's
Let me do it.
Edgeworth. That's Edgeworth.
I'm going to Twitch.
Why are you twitching?
That's your mom.
Well, how about your mom instead? Ever think about that?
No, am I cutting out the whole time? Because I heard myself cut out for a second there. Okay, I saw okay. No!
What went wrong?
Everything. Everything went wrong. Ah, I get to go back to being right. Oh, all the sounds working though.
Yeah, you get to be right again, hence the title.
Yeah, I'm so excited, man. I miss my boy.
So here we are at Quartet, Episode 5, Bridge to the Turnabout, Part 3-1, Investigation.
Oh, is Ray gonna be all by his lonesome with no one to investigate with?
We'll see. February 9th, 3:43 a.m., Hottie Clinic Intensive Care Unit. Phoenix Wright was still up watching porn on his laptop.
I'm still up at this hour, reading through the trial record of a certain case.
Right, trial records. That's totally what you've got up on that laptop, Phoenix. At 3 in the morning.
The first case my mentor, Mia Fey, had ever handled in the court of law. The horrifying truth that I refuse to accept is holding me hostage here within its pages.
The truth has a knife.
Dahlia Hawthorne. What I have read, I don't want to believe.
What have I read? I don't remember.
What's written here? This isn't the Dahlia I knew.
You found her, faker.
After falling into Eagle River, I was somehow miraculously saved.
Nice stream thing, by the way. Right back at you. Yeah.
But I ended up catching a cold that seemed to knock me around the world and back.
And it didn't even take 80 days.
I feel dizzy, my ears are ringing, my throat burns, and my head is on fire. That sounds like COVID, my boy.
You should definitely have a doctor look at that if your head is on fire.
But I will recover. I have to recover by this afternoon. I have to meet with the most ill-tempered witness imaginable.
I ain't mad. You mad, bro? You mad. Yeah, you mad.
But I know that he will be able to help me with him. Somehow. My boyfriend.
Wright and Edgeworth are gonna double team butts.
Clearly.
February 9th, 2:43 p.m. Dusty Bridge. Right. Are you sure you're well enough to be doing this? You still look a little green in the face. Or maybe Viridian in artist speak.
Actually, my fever has gone down quite a bit.
How's your temperature now?
Only 102.2 degrees. Nothing to worry about.
Celsius?
I don't know what that is. I assume that's Fahrenheit. I don't know how high that
No,
is.
it's in Celsius. Phoenix's temperature is 122.2 degrees Celsius.
Oh, Phoenix is dying.
We're all dying, just at different speeds.
Anyway, I've read today's trial record.
Fucking Larry, can you believe that guy? I know, right?
You weren't bad, Edgeworth. Pretty impressive despite the circumstances.
We're not in the clear yet, and also we're not in the same league. I'm a much better defense attorney than you. The main point of contention tomorrow is going to be the murder.
Yeah.
In the end, the Shichishito did not deliver the deadly blow, which means there must be another sword hiding out there that we don't know about. It could be you. It could be me. It could be anyone.
Another sword, huh?
Don't you worry about a thing, pal. I'll dig up the mighty weapon myself, or I'll eat my coat.
Thanks again, Edgeworth. I'll handle things from here.
That is probably for the best. Actually, I was thinking about paying the old precinct a little visit. There's something I want to look into.
And that is...
Your mother. Our client's background, naturally.
I wasn't looking for a second, I was just like, hang on.
You mean Iris, sir? I have this distinct feeling that we've met before.
Well, it's because you have.
All I want is confirmation, one way or another. They've never met before in their entire lives. They didn't even meet in jail. And since I probably won't be getting that from you,
I'm sorry, Edgeworth.
I bid you adieu, right? Take care. Guess I should get moving too.
Why? Do you need to be somewhere?
Yeah, I gotta get to work on this bridge, pal. I'm rigging something up so we can get across to the other side. I'm thinking of calling it a gondola.
Ah, that's right. Maya's still stuck over in the inner temple.
But don't you worry, pal. As soon as it's all set, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you, Gumshoe. Wait, didn't he have a cold? The last time he did a case with Dahlia? I see some, what's it called? I don't remember what the livery told. The
Parallel?
livery. Yes, thank you.
No problem, pal. Just try not to give me that cough of yours, okay? Alright, I'm off. Itakimasu.
Hang in there, Maya. We'll get you out. I promise. But in the meantime, I've got to continue collecting evidence.
Evidence.
That thing looks like it's ready to collapse. At least more than it did before. According to Bikini, Eagle Mountain is very prone to earthquakes.
According to Bikini Bottom.
Oh, okay. I was confused. I was just like, what? Which reminds me.
And you call yourself a SpongeBob fan.
My memory serves me correctly. Edgeworth isn't exactly a fan of earthquakes.
Or elevators. Don't forget elevators, right?
Miles Edgeworth, age 26, an old friend, said to be number 1 at the DA's office. Studies foreign judicial systems now. Franziska von Kamra, age 19, legendary prosecutor Manfred von Kamra's daughter, became a prosecutor in Germany at 13. Loris Dolman, age 25, aka Larry Butts, Saw an unbelievable sight of Heavenly Hall the night of the crime.
Watched The Incredibles on Blu-ray. Did not like it. Has shit taste.
Shit. Iris, age 25, the defendant, a nun from Hazakura Temple, doesn't seem to have any spiritual power.
Translation, she totally has spiritual power she's hiding.
Elise Donem, the victim of the incident, a picture book author of unknown age, Larry's teacher. Bikini, age 48.
Bob.
Head nun of Hazakura Temple, discovered the murder. Her bad back really bothers her. Dick Gumshoe, age 32, homicide detective at the local precinct, in charge of the initial investigation. Godo, age a prosecutor who is shrouded in mystery. He seems to know me somehow.
Addicted to coffee.
I don't know why that's not there. Pearl Faye, age 9, Maya's cousin and channeling prodigy. He has amazingly powerful spiritual abilities.
He's cute as a button.
Mia Faye, deceased, Maya's older sister and my eternal mentor in life and law, passed away 2 years ago. Maya Faye went to the Inner Temple, age 19, went to the Inner Temple for spiritual training and is now trapped there. Maya's the same age as me. Can we talk about that?
No. I think I was the same age as Phoenix when I first played this trilogy. Like Phoenix in the first game.
Scoop.
Larry's sketch. Horrible sketch of what he saw the night of the crime.
Poor Larry.
And Phoenix is an art major, so he knows his stuff.
He does. He does. No. Listen. And this is all canon too, so. Well, hi, Curry. Now, it really is more of a dusty bridge than a dusky bridge. The kidnapping incident happened here 11 years ago. So maybe it's cursed too.
Is that Curry I hear meowing in the background?
Of course.
February 9th, Hazakura Temple main gate. Come on, please! It's for art's sake, I swear!
There's only one guy I know who could be this persistent and high-strung.
I'm talking about the heroine here, the heroine in my book. It'll make you famous. Enough! A fool's fool fools fools who foolishly accept the foolishness of a fool's fool. Need to take a breath after that line.
That's not fools.
Wouldn't you agree? Phoenix, right? More like Foolnix, right?
Huh? Me? Wait a second. I know you. You're ow!
Your reflexes and minds need to shape up.
My brain's frying like a sunny side up, and you want to grill me over a name?
It's not like I like you or anything, but Bucka. Ramsey, you can't do that! Even as we speak, Nick's on the brink of death! Or so I'm told. Whip a dead horse! Isn't that one of your American sayings?
No, it's not. I'm not on the brink of anything.
Come on, Nick, tell her, would you? Tell her she needs to model for my new picture book, Franzie's Whippity Whip Trip.
Oh my god.
Before you ask me to model, learn to give at least semi-coherent testimony.
Oh, burn! And before that, you'll have to learn how to live a semi-coherent life, Larry.
It's like that one song, except instead of how does it go? Semi-charmed kind of life. It's semi-coherent life. I don't care what anyone says. I'm telling the truth. I saw what I saw. I was flew. Whoosh! Just like that dude with the red underwear. Why do I hear scraping? Are you shoveling snow?
I'm shuffling your mom. I guess noise suppression doesn't cover that. I'm just shoveling my carpet.
Okay.
I'll try to be quieter.
Don't think I'm gonna forgive you guys when you come crawling back to apologize. Hey, that's right.
Off he goes.
Thank fuck. Finally, he's gone. It's amazing how little has changed with you in the past year, Phoenix Wright. Hey, Francisca, did you know I'm a lawyer?
I'm about this. Yo!
I refuse to help you, Phoenix Wright.
Should have known better than to try.
Hey, Francisca, what do you think of Maya?
She thinks nothing.
Hey, Francisca, what do you think of yourself? Hey, Francisca, what do you think of your little brother?
He's a foolish fool. A foolish fool. Francisco von Karma. He's so pretty. Have you been in Germany all this time?
That's right. Extending my perfect win record, naturally.
Oh joy, sounds like she hasn't changed a bit. Has it really been a year since we first met?
I am Francisca von Karma, the prodigy.
I see.
I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge.
Francisca was born and raised in Germany and became a prosecutor at the age of 13. Her father was the legendary prosecutor Manfred von Karma.
That's right, I was.
He has a perfect win record for 40 long years, but now he's gone from this one.
Phoenix Wright, you killed me.
Don't tell me you still hold a grudge against me. Because of what happened to your father.
Phoenix Wright, you will fall before me. This I promise. That's rival E's for I love you. But it will be for my sake, not for my father's. Are we clear?
Yes, Crystal.
No, my name is Francisca, not Crystal.
Next trial.
In truth, I was shocked. I came back to America with the intention of defeating you. Instead, it was my little brother who was leading the defense.
Edgeworth, come to think of it. Edgeworth was pulled into being a prosecutor by Manfred von Karma as well.
Miles Edgeworth told me something very interesting, you know. He said this case has a special significance to you.
Because it does.
And that's precisely why I'm here. Your personal involvement will make crushing you into teensy-weensy pieces all the better.
It's probably the fever, but she's openly hostile that's almost kinda cute.
I'm not cute, I'm pretty. No smirking!
No whipping the sick!
That foolish fool, doing such a foolish favor for such a foolish fool. I'm not sure why, it's specifically the lines where she says fool a lot that where I run out of breath.
Because that's a lot of fools. Edgeworth.
Make no mistake, Phoenix Wright. I came here for one thing, and one thing only. To pulverize you. It's not like I like you or anything.
Baka. Sound like I thought you were here to bring me some Cold Killer X, you know.
Man, remember Cold Killer X? Good times, good times. What happened?
What happened?
I went over the whole case file on the flight over.
You read the whole thing?
Yes, every last word of every last sentence of every last paragraph. All the ridiculous things you did made it a very interesting read, you know. Attempting to cross a burning bridge, did you even consider the dangers?
No. The only thought in my mind was I have to get across.
A fool who doesn't think is more foolish than a fool who foolishly thinks. That's what I think.
Gumshoe said he let me know once the bridge was repaired. Maya, she's gotta be okay. I just know it. Probably gonna be hungry. She's gotta be okay. Plus, I need to ask her about what really happened at the inner temple that night. Yeah, let's go to the main hall.
I believe this is Bikini Bottom.
That was one long sigh. Sister Bikini?
My, I don't know. I didn't know you were here. How are you doing? Wah ha ha ha. Wah ha 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 ha.
You don't have to pretend to be in a good mood for my sake.
I suppose I've made a terrible mess of things, haven't I?
Yeah, you have.
I let Mystic Elise die, and then there's Iris as well.
Yep, it's all your fault.
Mystic Elise. Now that I think about it,
There's an acolyte stuck at the inner temple. And that poor little girl has gone missing too.
The little girl? You don't mean Pearls, do you?
Yes, I'm afraid I do. Hasn't been seen since the morning after that incident.
Pearls? She's missing? Why didn't anyone tell me about this?
Honestly, it's like the end of the world.
It's not a good thing, that's for sure.
The line work is terrible, and it's drawn with crayons.
To think people have the gall to call this kind of scribbling by the name of art.
I know, right?
Huh?
It's the sort of standard you need for the arts these days. I could be a pop. No. That's the sort of standard you need for art these days. I could be a pop diva.
Sure, but what about the contents of this picture? What do you make of it?
It's definitely the end of the world.
It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. Bless you.
No,
Yes.
I don't want to be blessed.
I said bless you.
Damn it, you're right. Irish. I must be getting old. I think I've seriously lost faith in myself.
Are you talking about your performance at the trial today?
You believe me, don't you? I'm not a liar, would never lie. I know what I saw. I saw Iris pull that sword from Mystic Elise's body that night. I'm certain of it. At least I was until this morning.
I don't see any psyche locks, so she must be telling the truth. So why are you so unsure of yourself all of a sudden?
You know the artist who testified after me.
I saw Iris flying, her white hood fluttering. I felt like I might start flying myself. I was so fucking high.
So when I saw that man testify so fervently about something so impossible,
Cause she's so high.
I started to wonder if
high,
I had acted just like him when I was on the witness stand. Oh! Oh no. That's not good.
Oh no.
I wouldn't take that guy too seriously. He's an idiot. He's an artist, but all he draws is trouble and nothing else. If both Bikini and Larry are telling the truth,
That can only mean one thing. They both didn't see what they think they saw.
Inner temple.
On the night of the incident, you met Iris at the Inner Temple, is that correct?
That's right, I'm sure it was Iris.
But Iris claims she was in her room in Hazakura Temple.
I know I shouldn't have come back here that night.
But because you did, Maya is stuck all by herself at the Inner Temple.
It's all you. It's all. Sorry.
It's all false. You okay?
No, I'm dying.
Breaking my knee, I guess.
Don't cry for me, I'm already dead. It's all your fault.
Okay. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Apology not accepted, bitch.
Well,
The drafts in that place, there's nothing to shake a stick at. Winter is especially bad. Bad?
Winter comes in a bag.
I'll bet the training hall looks like it's about to fall down any second.
Eagle Mountain has always been prone to earthquakes. Just so you know.
Earthquakes?
Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if the next big one levels the training hall.
We got to get Maya out of there fast!
But still, there's really no need to worry. The area on the other side of Dusky Bridge is isolated like an island.
It's like an island. How so?
Well, the only thing on the side of the bridge is the inner temple. No one lives out there and surrounded on all sides by the river or the forest.
I don't believe it's just the Inner Temple over there.
Fine.
I see.
So a criminal would be trapped there. So a criminal would be trapped should they choose to flee in that direction. As long as the bridge is out of commission, he or she will have to stay there.
That means Maya could be stuck out there with a murderer and with no chance of escape either.
Oh dear, yes, I suppose it does.
Please, Gumshoe, get that bridge up faster. Or at least shoot me across.
Just shoot me out of a cannon.
I'm curious about a few things if you don't mind answering some questions.
Oh, do you need to know my measurements for your investigation or something? What?
Granny gonna get it.
No. Ew. No. I want to know a little more about the victim, Miss Elise Donem.
Well, that's disappointing. I almost got that emo edgelord to bang me, but not you, it seems. I'm afraid I don't know her waist size, or her bust size for that.
Jesus, Granny, why are you so horny?
No, I'm wondering why she came to stay in a place like this to begin with. I mean, she told us herself that she wasn't here for spiritual training.
My, you make it sound like this place is some sort of dumpster, right?
That's because it is. I mean, sorry.
Mystic Elise was here to soak up the natural beauty of Eagle Mountain, if you must know.
It's true, she brought a sponge and everything.
There, you did it again, Sister Bikini.
Bottom.
I know she always referred to Miss Donem as Mystic Elise.
Oh?
Yeah. Now why is that? After all, she's not here as an acolyte.
We address all our visitors as Mystic. It makes their experience feel authentic.
Well, you don't call me Mystic.
And anyway, she's older than me. You must respect your elders, you know.
Well, we don't know how old she is, so she could be. How do you know that? How can you say for sure that she's older than you?
She's my sister. I've known her since we were kids.
Seems Miss Elise Donham was no ordinary visitor after all.
It turns out she was the Pope.
And there's Pearls. She was with Miss Donham on the evening of the murder, and now she's vanished.
Pearl is the murderer.
It's all got to be connected somehow.
Pearl did it.
Pearl did it. Well, why did Pearls have to get mixed up in this mess?
Because you're a shitty guardian. What?
Please, Mr. Ray, I know you're worried, but try to keep it together.
Shouldn't that be Mystic, right?
Oh man. My head's throbbing so bad, it's killing me.
If you saw the screen black out there for a second, that's not my Wi-Fi being bad, that was actually part of the game.
Yeah, no, I thought so.
It didn't look like, you know. Pearls, she was with Miss Donham on the night of the murder, remember?
Yes, but I have a temple to run, you know. I was busy preparing for the training. I didn't see the little darling even once after we finished eating dinner.
She turned invisible. Can you believe that?
The murder. It didn't take place right in front of her eyes, did it?
I mean, it's not like you haven't investigated murder scenes with her before, Phoenix.
According to the detective, she hasn't turned up at her home either.
Come on, keep calm. There's one place left where Pearls could be, isn't there?
The void.
She just has to be there. Phoenix, right, law, and co-op. Come on, Gumshoe. Tell me you'll be done with the repair soon.
I don't think it takes that. I think it takes a little longer than that, Phoenix, to make a bridge. Just saying.
It takes like 5 seconds. Haven't you ever played Minecraft?
Also, why don't you just get like a helicopter to like rescue Maya?
Gumshoe mentioned that. There's too much wind. There's too much turbulence from wind.
When did he mention that? Was it last day?
Yeah, when Edgeworth was investigating.
Oh, okay.
They
I don't remember that.
can't do an aerial. They can't do an aerial extraction because of too much wind.
It sounds bullshit to me, but Sister
You're
Bikini,
bullshit.
the truth is becoming increasingly clear to me. You're gay.
Zavari!
Zavari. I'm convinced that Miss Elise Donham has a special significance in this temple. As to why she has special significance, I believe it has to do with her true identity.
She's Spider-Man.
What on earth are you talking about? She was. Mystic Elise was an author. Just an author. Of picture books. She's totally not Misty Faye at all.
To be honest, I had my suspicions almost immediately after I met her.
Suspicions?
Yes, but I didn't have any evidence to support my theory, though. But now I do. This piece of evidence proves Miss Donham's true identity.
Which piece of evidence?
Do any of them? I assume you started this because we do have the evidence.
No, I'm just seeing what the first prompt is.
I don't know. I don't know if we have anything that... Because we have... I mean, I'm assuming what they're getting at is that she's Misty Faye, because we got, like, the whole thing.
What whole thing?
The hanging scroll, but that's, like, the only thing we have on Misty Faye.
So
It looks
Don't-
just like her.
I don't think we have the evidence yet. That's what I'm going with.
I don't think I have enough evidence yet.
And Starburst agrees.
I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again.
Don't you agree, Starburst?
I do.
Courtyard! This is where Sister Bikini witnessed the incident. It's hard to imagine she was lying on the stand, so... Maybe there are some clues that have yet to be found. The Shito, Sarah Mistigami's right hand. But it was proven in court today that it wasn't the murder weapon. Given the design, it must have been used for some pretty gruesome things in the past.
Must have been wielded by Meta Knight.
Meta Knight. There's quite a bit of snow up here on Eagle Mountain. Around here, skis aren't just for fun, they're tools for getting around. Well, their skis ever fun, right? Like, seriously. But the
Well, they're
sled,
fun if
now
you're-
that,
Well, they're fun if you're good with them.
but the sled, now that's gotta be for Bikini's own personal entertainment.
Just going to ignore my sick burn on you? I see how it is.
The building up there is the main hall. It was where we were staying. But now things have gone to whack and everyone's dead. Boop. It's just kind of... It's just kind of funny because it was built on a very steep slope.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got
We
a
just
letter.
got a letter.
Wonder
Who it's from.
If you enter from the main gate side, these rooms above me are on the ground floor. Apparently, Miss Stoneham was staying in the corner room. I guess that's where she was pushed from that night. The main gate's on the other side of the stone wall. The difference in elevation is about 10 feet. That's how steep the hillside is. And that's also the height the body fell from, according to the autopsy. Is it possible that Miss Noman was pushed from the top of the wall? It's possible that I was pushed from the top of the wall. Miss Stoneham staff. I definitely remember there being a crystal spear attached to the staff. I guess Larry eventually found the spear near the foot of Dusky Bridge, but... what was it doing all the way out there?
It just wanted to take a walk.
This is literally just to remind you of all the evidence we did last day. There are a few of those stone lanterns scattered around in this courtyard.
A few of those stone lanterns.
Planners.
Without the clear glare to compete with, I imagine they would seem a lot brighter.
Without the city glare.
Without your mom's glare.
My
Ooh,
mom's
6
glaring at
seconds.
you right now.
Is she? Where?
Yeah.
How'd she get into my house? Is she spooky? A ghost?
She's living inside your walls. We all are.
Oh. Hi. I guess Sister Bikini must like them now, since Iris can't be here. You know, since she's wanted for murder.
Hey!
What was that jarring, inconsiderably loud yell?
So this is where you've been. Keeping nice and warm, I see.
The detective, how's the bridge going?
The bridge? Yeah, I did. I told you I'd let you know.
Well, then I'll come along with you and...
Sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized access. It's restricted to people involved in the case.
What was that? I'm involved, aren't I? You couldn't get more involved than me.
I'm the
I
killer,
saw.
after all. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Forget you heard that.
Forget you heard that.
Oh, yeah, but that's not what I mean. Then Gumshoe like falls over, stiff as a board. It's been a while, Scruffy. It's Miss Von Karma! Where he falls over. Sister, please, leave the investigation to me.
My. Well, you certainly seem to have everything under control. Even I'm a little turned on.
I'm on your side. I won't do anything you don't want me to.
Easy work to pin the guilt on Iris.
What are you daydreaming about, Phoenix, right?
Ow! That hurts, you know.
Silence! I, Francisco Von Karma, very pretty, will personally guide you through your investigation. So you will follow me.
Not seriously going to follow me around, is she? Oh, she her partner? Okay. Francisca Von Karma, she's so pretty. Oh, we don't go here? Interesting. Heavenly Hall. Looks like no one's here. I guess we're not here yet. Larry! Reese!
Larry! Here, boy! Here, boy! Larry!
I was sure he'd be hiding here.
He's hiding in that pot, waiting to jump out at me.
Guess I'll try again later.
Right in here. As soon as you walk past this, he's gonna jump out. He's gonna jump out yelling "Ooga booga booga."
You know, he probably won't. It is Larry. Inner temple. Things have certainly become a lot more hectic than before.
They must have commenced with the investigation.
Oh! Mr. Nick!
That voice!
Pearls!
Oh shit! The robot's awake.
Mr. Nick! Mr. Nick!
So you were here ever since that night.
I was so lonely I thought I was going to die. When I woke up in the morning and saw the dusky bridge was gone, I realized I was all alone.
She was all alone? Maya?
It must have been very trying for you, little girl. I'm Francisco Von Karma, the prodigy. There's no need to worry now that I'm here.
You're the prosecutor who was so mean to Mystic Maya last year.
Well...
I don't like you. You're nothing but a little girl without your whip.
Whoa! Whoa! Playing at the insecurities! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Mystic Maya didn't do anything wrong, but you were so mean. I'll forgive you.
It looks like Pearl's words are getting under her skin. I kind of like it. Yo! Why are you whipping me? I didn't even say anything.
You didn't have to. The smile on your lips gave you away. Not that I was looking at your lips or anything.
Anyway, Pearls. Weren't you with Maya?
Ah!
I've been a bad girl. I killed Mystic Maya. I'm sorry.
sorry, it's all my fault.
Huh? What are you talking about, Pearls?
I missing Maya.
Hey, wait, Pearls! Just ran off. Ow!
That was cruel, Phoenix Wright. To make a little girl cry like that is inexcusable.
What's all that about? Pearls acting like that. It's giving me the creeps. I guess I better take another look around since I finally got a chance.
Take a look. It's in a
Not
bowl.
go after Pearls. No, why would we do that? Especially since something about this place seems different from 2 days ago.
One of
Well-
these things is not like the others.
The
One of
little
these
furnace
things just
thing
doesn't
burner
belong.
is open. The furnace burner.
Phoenix Wright.
What? And would you stop calling me by my full name like that? Just call me Ray or Phoenix.
Does this once a
Or-
prosperous port?
Port.
Or what?
Or, let's go call him Trite.
Yes, that metal hook is a mooring post for boats, you know.
Oh, that's an anchor from one of the wires that's used to hold up the bridge.
Bet you feel pretty stupid now, don't you, Francisco? Ow!
I think the wire was tied to this one probably. I think the wire that was tied to this one probably snapped when the bridge burned down. I mean, there's no way there was ever a port all the way up here.
Don't get smart with me, Phoenix Wright.
But I didn't say anything. I never say anything, and you're always so mean to me. Look at all the Buddha statues lined up along the path.
Phoenix Wright, do you think this is how many siblings the head nun has?
Why don't you ask her the next time you see her?
You know what? I think I will.
And she'll probably slap you for prying to her private affairs. Or she'll let you have sex with her. Either or.
I'm willing to flip that. I'm willing to flip that coin.
There's a weird smell coming from the incinerator. Door is open, almost like it's begging me to look inside.
Ugh, it's covered in soot. That's making me cough.
Well, let's see what stunning clue is concealed in here, shall we?
Ooh, I don't see any blue proppings.
Huh? It's empty.
How naive of you, Phoenix Wright.
But it's a bit strange, don't you think? Franziska von Karma? I seem to remember. There was snow on this incinerator the first time I saw it.
Snow is not permanent. It can melt.
In other words, someone's been using it to burn something recently. Like a body.
Listen,
Like a
Phoenix Wright.
weapon.
That is entirely too small to burn a body. It's impertinent to call people by their full name, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
I was only copying you.
Why are you coughing so much? Are you sick,
Me?
Phoenix?
I'm coughing because I'm dealing with dust. Phoenix is coughing because he has a cold. And it's not in the dialogue, and I think he should be coughing more if he really has a cold. Sign says inner temple.
I don't know how you're reading it, but it's incomprehensible to me.
Actually, I can't read it either. I just remember what I said before.
Pain and comprehension isn't a very good habit to have, Phoenix Wright.
She looks really happy to have finally caught me on something. It's a little gate that leads into the garden. It says no entry on the sign, though. Therefore, we must-
Phoenix. Come now, Phoenix Wright. What are you doing? Let's go in. It's half open anyway. What harm could come of it?
But it says no entry.
Don't you Americans enjoy doing whatever you like and then simply say whatever?
This has got nothing to do with anything. And who told you that?
God.
God.
This must be the door that leads to the inner temple, where Maya Fey was training on the night of the murder.
Yeah, there's a solitary room there called the training hall.
Why do you need a special room just to play solitaire? You could do with some training yourself, Phoenix, right? Your power level is way too low.
No. Correct. No. Okay.
You're completely out of shape, Kuro.
I don't know how much more of this woman I can take. Maya, come back.
Maya, come back. You can blame it all on me.
Oh, it's smeared with some goo. Oh, saucy.
Who shot their goo in here? What's wrong? Why are you so quiet?
Maya, she was supposed to be in here training.
Yet it appears she's nowhere to be seen.
What's that? Strange lock.
A psycho lock.
It wasn't there 2 days ago. This whole room is really giving off some strange vibes. Goo. 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 Goo.
Goo, 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 goo. What do you think this yellowish poster is, Phoenix, right?
It's a scroll, not a poster. It's a picture of a woman who's actually...
A woman? I don't see any woman here.
There's a different atmosphere in this room since the last time I was here. No, it's not a different atmosphere. It's a different smell. It's gravy.
What's the matter?
The scroll, it's been completely covered in gravy.
Ah, yes, there is a very appetizing smell in the air. But gravy is a type of sauce. So when you run out of paint, you Americans use gravy as a substitute. I see.
No, no one does that. For starters, it stinks.
I do that. Hello? Hello?
No. Hello?
Hello?
My thing is... Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, I'll repeat the line. This must be the gravy that we had with the roast on the night of the incident. Why would anyone do this?
For
Why the
fun.
scroll?
For fun.
Hey, Mel. Hey, scroll. Misty Faye's image is obscured by gravy.
Hanging scroll updated. Touch to see before and after view under the check screen.
Before?
Before.
Oh, man.
After. Before. After.
No, this? She's against the screen.
I think in previous versions of the game, once the scroll was updated, once the scroll was updated to the gravy variant, you were just stuck with it for the rest of the game.
But now we get to see both. Mel, I need to see the screen so I can read.
Scroll shows a picture of Misty Fate, master of the Quran channeling technique.
Yeah, but Mel wants to lick up the gravy.
Why would anyone cover it in gravy? Maybe
For
to
fun.
protest. For fun.
I can't make out what's drawn on this scroll at all. I never understand you Americans and your so-called artists.
Artists, yeah.
Traditional American hanging wall scroll.
The store. When I was here 2 days ago, this weird lock wasn't on it.
Those chains. It's almost as if they're guarding something inside that cavern. I've never seen a lock quite like this before. Have you, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I have. I've seen locks and chains just like this before.
I just noticed there's writing above the door.
They look just like the ones that guard a person's secrets during a psyche lock. I wonder if this lock is guarding something too.
It's keeping you away from the extra boss.
Dark secrets in the dark cavern.
You unlock that lock and you get to fight Culex from Mario RPG.
Wait, do we present our Magatama here? Will it work? I don't know.
What took you so long? I thought even you'd manage to get here faster than this. Right.
Godo? I didn't know you were here.
Prosecute.
How come you didn't show up at the trial today?
Ha! I could ask you the exact same question.
Huh? But I had a cold. And I also, fell, I don't know, 20 feet into a river.
I had something slightly more important than a common cold to deal with. The importance
And
of
falling
which
into a river?
The importance of which is something you have no hope of ever understanding. Right. Enough! I believe I have the measure of you. You are the very worst kind of prosecutor. What could be more important than a trial? The birth of your child?
At least Franziska also hates him.
Who's the wild mare, Trudge?
This is Miss Von Karma. She was the acting prosecutor in your absence today.
Well, I guess I owe you one then. But you can go now, princess. It's time for the big boys to take the reins. Just who do you think you are? This case is my... Hey, Billy. Know your role and shut your mouth. I can't stand women. Like you. I'm only going to say this once, Lady Von Whippingberg. Go home. Phoenix Wright!
What are you hitting me for? He's the one that's insulting you.
Ha! You deserve more cracks of the whip than that, Trudge.
Why am I getting abused from both sides? What?
Oh, you like getting double teamed, don't you, Trite?
No, I don't.
You still don't get it, do you? You don't realize that you've set something in motion that you'll never be able to undo.
There's something different about Godo today. He's even more of an asshole. He makes such a strong sense of something from behind that mask of his. Gravy? Is it anger? Or is it gravy?
Is it gravy?
Is it sorrow?
Or is it gravy? Or is it sorrel flavored gravy?
Talk. Why didn't you show? You had some important business and that's why you weren't in court, huh? Hi, Kuro. Welcome back. Are you here to torment Mel? So what was it?
I had to go do your mom. I've told you once before, but perhaps you don't remember. I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you, like Gray Fox from Metal Gear Solid. You see, Trite, I've experienced something most have not. Death.
You died?
Why couldn't you have stayed that way? Of course, being extradited from hell is a tedious affair. The meticulous regeneration and adjustment of all your internal organs is... well, let's just say modern medicine allows us all to live into a ripe old age. Even someone like me.
So you mean the mask you wear is...
This ugly device, I promise it's not a fashion statement, my unenlightened friend. It keeps the concussive beams shooting out of my eyes contained. Without this, I can't see your frequently dumbfounded face.
I didn't know.
My eyesight is pretty messed up. Even with these huge goggles on my head, I still can't see everything. I can't see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Still, I keep this worn-out piece of junk of a body going with regular servicing. I'm sorry, but you say you experienced deaths? How is that possible? What happened?
What happened?
Why don't you ask him?
What? Huh? Me? I didn't do anything. Probably.
Yeah, trite. You should know all about it. You were the one who killed me.
What?
You know when my life ended. And who ended it for me.
What?
Well, Phoenix Wright, do you?
I don't know what he's talking about. Although, to be honest, I do feel a little tug at the corner of my memory.
Did I kill this guy? I might. So hard to keep track of all the people I've killed.
I think I do know about how Godo was quote-unquote killed.
Maybe I should finish the job. It will all become clear in due time. Isn't that right, trite?
Can't undo? Earlier you said I've done something I can never undo. What did you mean by that exactly?
The inner temple here on this side of Dusky Bridge is an isolated island.
That's what Sister Bikini said too.
Bottom. Sister Bikini Bottom, you mean. And I wonder, trite, do you know what the police are doing here today?
What do you mean?
They're searching. Searching for any trace of an acolyte who went missing.
Missing?
Mario is missing? As leader of the search party, I can tell you this with absolute certainty. Maya Fey is not on this side of Dusky Bridge.
Huh? But that's impossible! You mean I'm stuck with Franziska von Karma? She came here
She's
that
so
night
pretty.
and... She came here that night and...
I won't say it again. The chances of her being here are nil. I'm never wrong after all. Excluding, of course, one very unique place.
One? Where is that? Behind
Is it
you?
guarded by a psyche lock? The sacred cavern, the entrance of which we're standing at right now. This is the only place that the search party has yet to explore.
We haven't searched that cavern yet, huh?
We haven't found the shiny stone that unlocks that door. Be aware, though, that the temperature inside frequently falls below freezing. Even if she were in there, the chances of her being found alive are slim at best.
Well, I fell into a river and I was alive, so Maya's also alive because plot armor. No.
Which means, trite, that you sent Maya Fey to her death. You fool! If that's the situation, why aren't you in there with the search party right now? You must have blinders on, my equestrian angel. Don't you see the big lock and chains? It's a trick lock. I'm making preparations to open it as we speak. Well, trite. Once again, a woman dies because of you.
Once again? What are you talking about?
Don't tell me you've forgotten. It was only 2 years ago, after all, when the last unfortunate woman died because of you.
Because of me?
And do you know who that was? It was Maya Fey's sister. That's right, Mia Fey.
Mia?
You killed her.
No, that's not how it was. Mia Fey?
Mamma Mia? Here I go again? It was 2 years ago. Mia Fey was pursuing someone, a man. But she bit off more than she could chew. She made a very dangerous enemy.
Yeah, that's one case I'll never forget. But I got that guy, personally!
Sure, Miss Fey's murderer was caught. That won't bring her back.
Oh, you said that she died, Godo, you little
Bitch.
Well, no. I know that, obviously, but
You were with her at the time. You and no one else. Not even Blanco Nino. It was your responsibility. You should have protected me. You say Mia Fey was your teacher? Well, then I'd say you've learned nothing, trite. You robbed her of her life, and now you've let her sister suffer the same fate. Obviously, as a man, you should be omnipotent. You should be able to control everything.
I haven't sent this Maya to her death. No!
This right here was where I started to just not like Godo at all.
That's fair. Go's a bitch. Trick shot?
What is this peculiar looking lock? Why don't we just break it open? It would be a simple matter of... I'm afraid we can't do that. This area has always been prone to earthquakes. The repeated tremors have weakened the foundations of the training hall. Any excessive force used to break the lock open would... Well, let's just say the inner temple of the sacred cavern would be a thing of the past. Bolt cutters, what are those? Those don't exist. Very well. Then I suggest the obvious solution of opening it with the key. Ah. Sure. Just show me where the keyhole is on this trick lock.
There's no keyhole? Do I present my Magatama?
That's right. An interesting puzzle, huh? The person who set this lock is the only one who can open it.
Then who was it?
Simple. The accused.
What? Iris?
When an acolyte undergoes training inside the sacred cavern, the attending sister is responsible for locking the entrance. Obviously, the night of the murder was no exception. Maya Fey was to train in there.
Mr. Bikini did mention it a number of times now that I think about it. I wasn't really listening, but... She said that Iris was left in charge of supervising the early stages of training.
So Iris, the accused, is the only one who can open this lock. I've arranged for her to be brought here now.
Iris is the only one who can open this lock? Hope she gets here soon. Hang on in there, Maya. We'll get you out.
So, I should be getting back to work.
Wait, Godo! Are you sure about my... How sure are you about my... How sure about Maya are you?
There's no doubt in my mind. She's in the sacred cavern somewhere. It's the only place she could be. You'd better start praying. You'd better pray that friend of yours brings the accused back here soon.
Edgeworth?
Listen up, trite. There's only one thing I want to say to you before I go. I'll never accept you. Never. I will never embrace you. I will never hold you in my arms. I will never kiss you tenderly. So don't even think about asking.
I don't want that anyway, my good sir.
You should choose your friends more carefully, Phoenix Wright.
That's what everyone says. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. I guess I'll just have to do what I can for now. Can I present my Magatama and see if something happens?
Do you
No,
see
I
the
think-
do you see the present option here?
I don't. And that is very sad. Alright.
All right, so Goto officially sucks.
Yep.
I don't know. Should I or shouldn't I?
Looks like someone's talking to himself, but where's that coming from?
Yeah, I guess I better wash that off. That's what I'll do. I'll clean my dick. No,
Clean
I
my
can't do that. I'm a detective. We're private dicks. Ah, my brain. This is driving me nuts. Ah! Is something troubling you, Scruffy? Please don't whip me like that all of a sudden, sorry. It was merely a simple greeting, a friendly tap on the shoulder. This my way.
So what's up, Gumshoe? Is something on your
Sky,
mind?
pal.
I knew you were gonna say that, Gumshoe.
How did you know, pal? Perhaps you were trying to decide if you wanted to wash that off or not? You're not talking about your dick, are you? That would be gross. How did you know, sir? Oh, yeah, I nearly forgot. You can't go through that little gate there, okay?
You mean the one that says no entry on it?
I, kinda already snuck it there.
Are you trying to be clever or something?
So, what's behind that, Scruffy? A kinda... garden-like garden.
A garden.
Yeah, it's kinda like a garden type thing.
A garden-like thing.
Yeah, anyway, it's under investigation right now, so keep out. That means you, pal. I'm not telling you, I'm asking you, pal. You got me?
Isn't it normally the other way around?
Yes, normally, but I'm being nice, okay? You're welcome.
Okay. What can
Well,
I
see you later.
say?
What
You're
can I say
welcome.
except you're welcome for the cases I've solved? So, shall we adjourn to this garden, Phoenix Wright?
Of course, what else will we do? I really want to know what Gumshoe was thinking of washing off.
My dick, pal.
My dick? Oh, have you seen my dick? My dick is like 20 inches long.
Look at my dick. My dick is amazing. Give it a lick.
I'll take a lick, bro. Anyway.
Notice
Anyway.
anything?
Maya.
No, it says I am.
Okay.
There's a strange feeling in the air. I wonder what it is. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh lol.
Strange feeling? Forget about that. Strange writing on the stone lantern.
Yeah! What are you doing here, sir? I thought I said you can't come in here. Don't you know, Scruffy? A Von Karma will always show up wherever there is a clue. You see that blue paw print right there? And there are plenty of blue paw prints to be found here.
Blue's Clues?
What?
Gumshoe, no matter how much you try to protest, nothing's gonna happen.
What's that, candy?
Oh hey, a broom. Maybe we can sweep up.
It's like, what looks interesting in the scene? There are a couple of torches here. I guess you need all the light you can get up here in the mountains.
They say if you light all 4 of those torches, a treasure chest will appear,
What's this, Zelda?
containing a still beating heart.
Edgy.
Yeah, I was looking at those things, pal. Looks like they've been lit pretty recently. Recently? How recent are we talking about? As recent as the night of the Moida.
Why was Trey here on the night of murder? Not unreasonable to think these things were lit up at the time, I guess. Or is it? Or is it? Or is it Phoenix right?
I think it's one of those things that goes doink.
A little lantern, a little statue.
It is certainly a quaint little garden. Ooh. What is this huge barrel here for? Oh, I know this one. It's a water barrel, isn't it? Everything else is completely frozen over, but the ice in this barrel has been broken.
That's true. I wonder if this has any impact on the case.
Well, I doused my face earlier with the water in this. I was getting kind of sleepy. Gah! Next time you're sleepy, you need only come to me. Got it?
I'll whip you the shape.
The blood on the stone lantern is not sus at all. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's supposed to be there. That's always been there since the beginning of time.
You know that little red thing on the ground?
Yeah, this little red thing here on the ground. There's 3 of them, and they form kind of a tiki-like shape.
Tiki.
Welcome, Swiver's Tiki Land.
The chum or something poking out from the snow. Looks pretty old. There's a leather cord tied to it too.
Apparently it belonged to the victim. To Miss Elise Donim. Yeah, there was a broken leather cord around the lady's neck. The ends of the cords found on both the victim and on this charm match up exactly.
Sounds to me like this little trinket is going to be my ticket to getting some very big answers.
Kurine Master's talisman added to the court record.
Karai Master Talisman, worn by Lisdonin, found in the garden of the inner temple. Oh, it has a Magatama symbol on it.
Sussy. Sussy baka. I wonder who else knows about the Magatamas.
I wonder where else I've seen that elaborate symbol with the Magatama surrounded by dots.
I wonder.
I'm probably just imagining having seen it before.
I think you are.
What the heck is that?
BHBW. What the fuck does that spell? Is that some kind of acronym? Uh-oh. Who spotted it, huh, pal? Hello? Hello?
Hey, I'll try joining and rejoining.
Oh, I heard you.
Hello?
Hello.
You should have been able to hear me before. I was laying up.
I don't know what to tell you.
I was laying up.
I don't know what to tell you.
I was laying up.
Oh, you were sparking up, bro?
Are you kidding me? It couldn't be more obvious.
You'd have to be some kind of idiot to not notice that writing. It says iron. Yeah, and before you ask, it's written in blood. You will answer all of our questions now, Scruffy, without exception. Yes, sir. That thing must have been worn by the victim. There's no other way of looking at it.
You mean because of the matching leather cord found around the victim's neck?
Yeah, I bet it was one of those things she always wore. I've got this safe driving charm I've been wearing for over a year now. If I ever get into an accident, it guarantees it'll be the other guy's fault.
Isn't it supposed to stop you from having an accident in the first place?
You think I'm made of money, pal?
This was found close to Dusky Bridge too, wasn't it?
That's what this artist guy said, yeah. Right after the defendant flew over the burning bridge. According to his testimony, she dropped it when she landed on the other side.
Crystal did belong to Iris.
See, Crystal had dropped off out of Miss Elise Dunham's staff. And there are traces of blood on it, too.
The real question is, what was it doing near the foot of Dusky Bridge?
Just, hanging out, just vibing.
The investigation!
There's the investigation, there's I am, and then there's the bloody writing.
So, how's the Inner Temple investigation going?
We have the best forensic team in the world working on the place. Forensic team? Forensic team? And what was the outcome of this scientific study? Nothing. Scientifically speaking, the place is as clean as a whistle. That's simply not good enough, Scruffy. Do you think I'll let you get away with that? Uh-oh. Well, there were a couple of things that bothered me when I first got here, sir. That stone lantern, and the surrounding areas that's not covered in snow, correct? They look kind of fishy to me. Scientifically speaking. So I got the lab boys to look them over. The results were... it's kind of hard to say, actually.
Inconclusive.
I guess I better look into them myself.
Maya!
About Maya.
Oh, did Mr. Godot tell you yet?
Yes, we heard.
He got a search party out looking for her, but there's nowhere else she could have disappeared to on this side of Dusky Bridge. All we can do is wait for Mr. Edgeworth to get here, pal.
Edgeworth.
He's escorting
Maya,
Iris, the defendant, over here. He'll have to wait, since she's the only one who can open the door to the sacred cavern. Oh, I think Mr. Edgeworth wants to talk to you about something too, pal.
Huh, I wonder what it is.
Just don't be expecting any good news when you talk to him. When I spoke to him, Mr. Edgeworth sounded so down it felt like he was drowning.
That sounds pleasant.
The bloody writing.
Bloody writing. Maya. So, these letters are written in blood?
Yeah. What's worse is it's the victim's blood.
Huh? This is Miss Dunham's blood?
We haven't done a detailed analysis yet, but it's looking that way, pal. Most interesting. Phoenix Wright, I presume you know, don't you? Why Maya's name is written upside down. You know what? That was really bothering me too. But I just came up with the answer. The result of my own special gumshoe investigation. Really? Do tell. Well, on the night of the murder, the stone lantern was upside down. Anyway, there's really only one logical explanation to this mystery, Scruffy. Miss Elise Dunham wrote these letters herself, in her own blood.
You must be joking. That's impossible.
From the writing in the victim's blood and the other clues up behind, it seems pretty likely that this garden was the scene of Miss Elise Dunham's murder. At least that's our current theory on how the events took place, pal.
What?
True Crime podcast.
The crime scene.
So Miss Stoneman was killed here?
However you want to look at it, that's what people are saying now. It looks like it happened again.
It was very frustrating tonight. Mrs. Bikini saw in the courtyard the main temple was. Well, what was it? That wasn't the scene of a crime. What did she see?
What do you think, Miss Von Karma? Surely a special gumshoe investigation would reveal the answer, no?
But wait a sec, the bloody writing and all the other clues here.
The bloody writing and all the other clues.
Someone could easily set all that up after the murder.
Sorry, but that's not an option, pal.
Why not?
How quickly you forget, Phoenix Wright. Ever since the incident occurred, this place has been completely inaccessible. Because Dusty Bridge was completely burnt out.
Oh yeah,
I
I did fall off that.
I was
forgot.
overseeing repairs to the bridge the whole time. No one came over here before me and my men. Which means no one could have planted all this stuff here, pal. Except for portals.
Yeah. I can't think.
You can't think? Hello?
I don't know why I keep saying I'm connected to another client, even though like I'm not logging into anything else. Can you hear me now?
Okay, I can hear you again.
No, I can't think of a counter argument to that.
Yeah, it was really funny this time. It cut you off right after you said, I can't think.
Oh, I can hear you the whole time. You just can't hear me. Like, I can literally hear everything you say. So I heard you say that.
Yeah, Discord's being weird. I
Very weird.
know it. I should have washed
knew
the
it.
blood off the lantern as soon as I got here. I should have hid evidence. I should have tampered with evidence.
If this really was the scene of the crime, then I need to figure out what exactly what it was that Bikini actually saw. She saw your mom.
She saw your mom kissing Santa Claus.
I saw Sandy Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe to last night.
Is Larry in Heavenly Hall now? No.
Nope. Well, yes, but he's still hiding in the jar.
He's waiting for his moment to strike.
It seems you have a visitor. Mr. Wright.
Iris, Really glad to see you. How are you, Phoenix?
Godo managed to mobilize the police by claiming a state of emergency. Not him again. I hate that guy.
Never mind him. We've got to hurry and unlock the secret cavern.
Hey, Kethel.
Hey, Gethel.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. It's my fault someone so important to you is locked in there. Mr. Edgeworth, can we finish our conversation later? Alright. Let's hurry to the inner temple then. I'll see you later, Wright.
Wait, Edgeworth. I'm coming with you guys.
Sorry, Wright. I can't allow you to come with us.
What?
I hate to be the one to break it to you, but my FA is in a rather delicate position.
What do you mean by delicate position?
This isn't simply a rescue operation, right? It's also an investigation. That being the case, we can't allow members of the public to interfere.
Come on, Edgeworth.
If anything happens, you'll be the first to know. Please understand, right?
But it's Maya!
Mr. Wright, all that matters is that Mystic Maya is rescued, correct? Isn't who's the voice of reason for a change, Phoenix Wright? From now on, consider anything but beyond a dusty bridge to be off limits. We'll be going now. Excuse us. I sure hope Gumshoe isn't tampering with evidence while we're not supervising him. This is no time to be standing around, Phoenix Wright. Aren't there other things that demand your attention?
She's right. Thanks for reminding me. Mr. P looks like she's shrunk since I last saw her.
Don't be so rude, Phoenix Wright. What's wrong, Sister Bikini Bottom?
My, hello you two. How are you doing? Waha, waha,
From the sound of the sigh, I guess she's still pretty down.
Iris was just here, you know. She was accompanied by that handsome crimson-clad prince.
She's talking about Edgeworth.
Yes, I am, and how I will fuck that man. It wasn't just a courtesy call. I wasn't allowed to talk with her at all.
I also wasn't allowed to climb Edgeworth like a tree like I wanted to.
Oh dear, it's all my fault that this has happened. Poor Iris, she was worried about my back, would you believe? What have I done to her?
Only what you had to do, sister. You bravely and truthfully testified about what you saw. There's no shame in that. And we'll see to it that your testimony wasn't made in vain.
Well, I don't hear anyone else saying that. Mr. Blue Suits doesn't seem to share your opinion, I see.
Huh? Me?
Claire.
Oh, yes. You did great, Sister Bikini. Absolutely spectacular!
Stop slapping me now. You two are the only ones who said that to me.
Can't shake the feeling that I just became a shill to a shrew.
Do you have a problem, Phoenix Wright?
I have a lot of problems. Sure.
I had 99
you
problems.
And Godo is one. Sure, she was brave to testify so truthfully like that. But I know she's still hiding something. Guess it's time to break those psyche locks of hers.
It's time to save our game.
Your mom, that's the answer.
No, Maya's mom.
Yeah, you're right. So many psyche locks. I assume it's what we obtained, which was that
The what?
The Korine Master's Talisman? Worn by Elise Donim?
Donim had this charm with her at all times.
Where did you?
Interesting noise.
This isn't some cheap good luck charm either.
Then, what do you think it is, Mr. Wright?
I think it's Elise Donham's heart.
Give your heart a break. Give your heart a break.
What could a talisman like that possibly mean?
It's a talisman, is it? Interesting.
Oops.
Oopsie whoopsie, you did a fucky wucky.
This thing speaks volumes about who Miss Donim really was. This talisman and one other item unequivocally prove Miss Domin's true identity.
The gravy? Speak? Come on, girl. Come on. Speak up. Come on. Come on. I know you can hear me. Speak. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on.
I'm literally gonna kill someone. Like, why is this like this tonight? I said, I guess.
Ethel says, "Must be really thick gravy to get stuck to paper like that." In the original script, it was curry.
Sorry.
The painting is obscured by this gravy stain at the moment.
Going off of the rails on a gravy stain.
But the scroll shows the master of the Quran channeling technique. The crest at the top is a sign of that honorable title. The very same crest that adorns the talisman the victim carried with her.
Careful with the hot takes in the chat. Curry, also known as spicy gravy with extra steps.
What? Curry is great. I love curry. It's actually delicious. It has carrots in it, it has peas in it. It can have meat in it, or you can have just like, vegetarian curry, and it's delish. Like, don't hate on curry. Ah!
Guess Kethel and Starburst are gonna have to fight.
This crest is reserved for the master of the Quran.
Who on earth told you that nonsense? I got no idea what you're talking about.
The new master, Maya Fey, told me.
What? What? You mean that acolyte is Misty Faye's
Daughter? Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. In fact, since her eldest daughter passed away, Maya is Misty Faye's sole successor.
Misty.
Open your heart, it's gonna be alright.
Unlock successful.
Elise Dolman. Mystic Elise graced us with her presence about a week ago. When she showed me the talisman with that mark on it, well, I nearly fainted. No one has seen her since she disappeared 17 years, after all.
It kind of sucks that she ended up dying before
Yeah.
Maya even knew that she was her mother. Like, that fucking
Yep.
sucks. At least
Miss-
Pearl got to hang
Misty's-
out with her, yes, but
Misty sees
Like-
her daughter. Misty sees her only living daughter for the first time in 17 years, and then she spends more time with her niece.
yeah, what the fucking sucks.
No one has seen her since she disappeared 17 years ago, after all.
What is the significance of this talisman, sister?
The Quran talisman is a symbol of the Master of Quran. The barrier. The barrier? Bearer
The
must
barrier
carry a-
forms is very powerful. It could even block a nuclear explosion.
The bearer must carry it with them always until their death. And she did die, so I guess it makes sense she doesn't have it anymore.
Until their deaths.
So at least Snowman was Maya's mother, huh?
Don't go doing impersonations of me, boy. I'll slap your shit.
She was Misty Faye, the Master's Quran channeling technique. Two comes out last. Looks like we're making some headway here.
Or some heatway. Kethel wonders if that includes bringing it with them into the bathtub. Probably not. Tell me, sister. After 17 years, why did she choose to show herself now?
Because something happened that called her out hiding. What happened?
What happened?
Well, your mom.
What's happening? Did your mom just get out of bed, Mr. Right?
It can't be. Mommy? Earthquake! Oh! Oh my goodness. The inner temple, this kind of tremor might.
You know, it sure is handy that the text isn't shaking, even if the text box is. The inner temple?
The Sager Cavern in the trading hall, it might very well cave in. What? Maya!
It seems to have passed.
Well, we can't just stand here and do nothing. Let's go!
What? Where?
To the inner temple! Of course, where else? Sister Bikini, we'll finish this later, alright? Of course. You run along now. People may have been hurt. I must get some first aid kits ready.
Come on then, Phoenix Wright. They won't bar you from entering as long as I'm with you. I'll whip the shit out of anyone who tries to stop you.
Thank you. Right at the moment, I had the worst feeling in my gut. We just had an earthquake.
We just had an earthquake. We just had an earthquake. We just had an earthquake. Wonder why God's mad. Do, 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 do.
I wonder if he's alright. My boyfriend.
You look worried. Are you thinking about Miles Edgeworth, gay boy?
How'd you know? Come on, let's go!
Don't dodge the question.
My boy. We gotta hurry to the inner temple and...
Right.
Ah! What are you doing here?
How can I? How do you expect us to understand if you don't speak up?
Hey! Why am I the one getting whipped?
She's gone.
No!
The defendant, Iris, she's gone. Gone where? She fled. She escaped. What?
I'm telling ya. So,
It was just now, during the... Edward's like, don't say it! My trauma! You see Edward's one and only weakness.
Elevators.
Fear of elevators. Fear of earthquakes.
And elevators. Which sounds...
Escalators!
Yeah, I was just about to say, it sounds like the name of a shitty board game. Earthquakes and elevators.
Escalators! Escalators! Escalators!
Eels. I should have known better than to escort the defendant alone. As soon as the ground started shaking, everything went dark before my eyes, and I stupidly passed out.
The incident haunts you to this day, doesn't it? It's okay, you
No
can talk about
excuse
your
for
trauma.
That's no excuse for letting the suspect get away. I can't believe I let it happen. Right, the inner temple area is a dead end, so she could have only escaped to this side. We haven't seen her, and we need to get a manhunt underway now. Search Eagle Mountain from top to bottom.
Wait, Edgeworth. Have you thoroughly checked the inner temple yet?
Don't be ridiculous. Why would I? The inner temple is like an island. There's no way to escape but to cross.
No, that's not it. Iris is the type of person to run away, Edgeworth.
What are you talking about?
Sister Kim mentioned something when we were talking with her. She said the sacred cavern might have caved in because of the quake.
Then you think Iris might have gone to the inner temple to check on the situation?
Listen, Edgeworth, I'm sure she's at the inner temple. A manhunt is not necessary.
Right.
Let's not waste any more time. We need to get to the trading hall, Sacred Cavern, now.
Alright, let's go. February 9th, Inner Temple Training Hall.
Fortunately, the Sacred Cavern hasn't caved in. But
He said, but.
what we found was something none of us could have ever expected. More locks? How can there be?
Even more locks.
What is the meaning of this? Iris! Iris, please tell me. What the hell is going on?
To be continued.
Your mom. Your mom, Phoenix.
Alright, we're at an hour 48. We're at an hour 48. Do you want to play it after the 2-hour mark or call it here?
We keep playing. Hopefully it doesn't
Okay.
crash like it did last time. I said that.
Thanks for the jinx, by the way. Now it's totally going to happen, because that's how things work.
Oh yeah.
Right. Is this what Godo was talking about?
Yeah. The trick locks.
Just the psycho locks, don't we? Now then, Iris, please remove these at once.
Don't you mean psyche locks, Edgeworth?
Mr. Edgeworth? I'm afraid I can't. It's not possible for me. What?
During the earthquake, when the cavern was in danger of caving in, Iris escaped.
Because, you know, we just had a commercial break, so gotta do a recap for the audience.
And I know that there was only one lock when I last came here.
So you're saying that you can't undo the new locks? Yes. Only I was strong.
Edgeworth, how are you feeling? You look a little pale in the face.
I don't want to talk with your face all green. Miles Edgeworth, go and get some air. I'll watch over the stuff. You go and get a grip on yourself. Don't be ridiculous, I'm perfectly control. There's no telling what sort of mistakes you could make in your current state. go and get some rest. That's your only concern now, Miles Edgeworth. Be such a good big sister.
She is.
Understood. I'll handle the investigation in the garden. You take care of things here.
Edgeworth. He's got so much pride that he's probably off crying in the corner of the garden.
Pride? What is he, gay? Pride is simply another trap that hinders us in our lives. That said, one must have pride to be effective on the job. At any rate, it seems as if that this is where we part ways, Phoenix Wright. I'm going to stay here and see if I can't help solve these bothersome puzzles. Perhaps my whip can persuade these locks to open.
I see. Well, thanks for your help. Now then, do you mind if I ask you a few things, Iris?
No, not at all.
Escape.
Escape.
Quick, Iris, make a run for it!
Why did you make a run for it, Iris?
I'm sorry. I heard the inner temple had been severely shaken by the strong earthquake we had. I was so worried. I just had to come and see. In other words, you didn't run away to escape the law. At least we're clear on that. I can't tell you how relieved I was when I saw the sacred cavern was alright, but what? Then I saw these chains here. I saw all these extra locks that someone had put like a sacred cavern's door, and... Who in the world would do something like this?
Trick lock.
These trick locks are a sacred treasure of the Korean tradition. There are hundreds of ways to set them. That's why only the person who set the lock can open it. And you aren't the one who sets these locks?
I don't think it's that simple, Franziska von Karma.
You're so pretty.
When we were here the first time, there was only one lock. But now, somehow, there's 5 of them.
What does that mean?
It means that someone wanted to secure the place even more. And they want to secure it before you got here, Iris.
Kethel says, not like Wright has a blowtorch in his pocket either. Yeah, and apparently bolt cutters don't exist in this world, because, like, Franziska was talking about forcing the locks open earlier, and Godo was like, we can't risk it. The inner temple is fragile. It might fall down if we try to pull these chains off.
It might combust. And they want to secure it before you did, presumably because they want to make sure Maya couldn't get out. That means that Iris can only open one of these locks, the first one.
Yes, that's correct. That?
Iris, try to think, please. Wow, okay, Phoenix. Isn't there any way around this?
Well, someone could run down to the hardware store and pick up a pair of bolt cutters, but no.
Why would we do that?
Well, like I said, there are hundreds of different ways to set these locks. I suppose if I went through every combination with each one, I could remove them. You know, hack through brute force. Just try every single phone number until you hit George Clooney's. But it will take time, won't it? Yes, about a day if I had to guess.
A whole day?
Well, that's better than leaving the locks in place. Will you do this for us? Sure, I'll do whatever I can.
Oh, wait, another day?
When Maya finally gets out, she's gonna be so hungry she could eat a horse. And that
Really?
won't be hyperbole.
Hang in there, Maya. You're going to call on your inner strength now. I'll bring you a nice hamburger when I come back. When you come back. The night of the crime. You know what, Iris? There's still one thing I don't quite get.
And what might that be, Phoenix Wright? There are so many things you don't understand. Because you're so stupid.
I think it's obvious. Iris, on the night of the murder, where were you?
Planet Earth?
Please, Iris, don't give me that look.
Stop staring at me with them big ol' eyes!
You told me that you were in your room at Hazakura Temple at the time of the incident. But you were...
And you cut out again. But you were... That's how much you got out.
I think the score is homophobic.
I think so too.
But you were seen that same evening at the inner... And then... You were spotted at the scene of the crime in Hazakura Temple too.
And apparently you can fly? When were you going to tell us about that? Being spotted at both Hazakura Temple and the Inner Temple. It's as if you were...
Well, Iris, I think it's about time you told us the truth.
No, I don't think so.
Psyche locks! I knew it. There's something going on here that we don't know about. Cops are still combing this place. They look pretty nervous.
Maybe they should be using bigger... Maybe they should be using bigger combs. I don't know.
I'd be nervous too. It's gotta be a tough job. Especially with someone giving you the evil eye this whole time.
I don't
Right,
have an evil
Edgelord?
eye. I have a neutral eye at worst. Butter. How could I have done that?
Well, I can't believe he's still... Wow, I can't believe it's still bothering him. He's still bothering
I can't
himself.
believe it's not butter.
Can't believe it's not butter. Edgeworth.
Ah! Edgeworth away.
Hey! Don't you dare run away!
It's the transmission back. What do you want, right?
What do I want?
I want $1 million. If you came here to laugh at me, then get on with it. Go on, laugh away.
I was ready to hug out with him, but he's just the same prideful Edgeworth. You went back to the Criminal Affairs Department, right?
Also known as the CAD.
You said you wanted to look into something concerning Iris.
Yes. And thanks to what I found, I was reminded of something terrible.
Talk. Irish.
Something that bothered me about her from the moment we met. I felt like I'd seen her somewhere before. No, wait. Not somewhere. I felt like I'd seen her in court before.
So you went to the Criminal Affairs Department to look for her file?
Yes, I checked over every case file I've ever worked on. And I was right. I had seen her face before, 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
It was my first appearance in court. And as cases go, it was my worst nightmare.
So, who is she?
I'm sorry, right? I can't give that information away to a member of the general public.
What? Why not? It might be the crucial piece of the puzzle that solves this case.
The woman I knew was the daughter of a jewelry store owner. She had nothing to do with Iris or Hazakura Temple, and neither did the case. No, that woman is completely unrelated to this murder.
Unrelated.
Yes, I can say that with complete confidence. You can't possibly debunk this.
You're wrong, Edgeworth. She's totally related to this case. I need to fill Edgeworth in.
Funny how they're
You
suddenly
explain
saying. It's funny how they're suddenly saying like related and unrelated rather than relevant or irrelevant.
Yeah. Oh. I need to explain the connection between Iris and the woman Edgeworth knew.
And now we're over the 2-hour mark, so that's gonna be it for tonight, Twitch chat. Hope y'all had fun. Hope y'all will join us on Starburst channel tomorrow for an assortment of cringy Christmas games. And then come back here on Saturday for Ace Attorney.
Christmas
Trials and
Eve,
Tribulations.
basically.
Will it be Christmas Eve or?
Yep.
Yeah, it'll be Christmas Eve. Edgeworth will tell us about how he knows Iris. Alright.
Your mom.
Alright, good night, Twitch chat. Love y'all. Bye.
Night Twitch crowd loved ya. Bye.
Oh, Starburst, you cut out again. Oh, yeah, Kethel, Franziska is 19. And in the previous game, she was 18. The same age as Maya. Chew on that.